Morena ako rangatahi. So this is our first lesson for the week and I'm excited because we are making a game using the letters that we learnt last term. And on the front of these cards I put a border and coloured the background in lightly, and then I put our alphabet that we were learning last term. So we have our G, F, C, A, D, and B. So remember those sounds are G for G, F for F, K for C, A for A, D for D, and B for B. G, F, K, A, D, B. Now on the back of these cards I drew pictures similar to the ones that we've done in class. So that's our goose for our G, the flower for F, butterfly for B, an A-frame house for A, our caterpillar for C, and the dragon for D. So I'll show you how to cut these now. You take one of your big pieces of paper, like this one, and then you fold it in half so you can see the halfway point where my finger is pointing. And then taking your scissors, you cut down the middle of that piece of paper, down the line, follow the line. So now you should have two pieces of paper, and now you fold those two pieces of paper in half, just like you did with the first one. And now do the same thing you did with the other piece and cut down the middle line of each of those pieces. So you will end up with 4 pieces of paper. And repeat this until you have 8. I like to make them look a bit more soft by cutting off the edges. So you should end up with 8 pieces of paper, 8 cards. And last term we did 6 of the alphabet and 6 drawings in our book. So you will have 2 left over, but keep those because you will use them. I'm excited to show you why later on. So with your 8 cards, make a wee border and colour in the background gently, and then using the star of your crayon, that's the wee point, write your letter on the front. So do all of that on the front of your cards. If you have time left and you would like to do the drawings, then you can turn them over and you can do these drawings. So if you want to do those drawings, you can. The most important thing today is to get those letters of the alphabet onto the front of the card. And then if you want to do all of the drawings, then you can, but if you only want to do 1 or 2, that is fine too. Maybe you could do a few during the week. So no pressure, just get creative and enjoy the activity. And in a lesson coming up, I am so excited to show you how to use these. Here are the pictures from last term's blackboard drawings if you want to have a little look. It might help you think about how you will do your drawings on your games, on your cards. Our goose, G, F flower, D, dragon, C, caterpillar, B, butterfly, and other bee shapes. A for A-frame house. So now I have a little tutorial on our dragon and goose shapes for those of you who need a little bit of reminding about how to do them, because they can seem a bit tricky, but once you see how to do it, it is nice and simple. So you can pause this now if you want and go and get your letters written up on your cards and come back to this, or you can watch through. So it's just there to help you. Enjoy, everybody. See you soon. Here is the goose shape. So I am looking at the lines in this shape. And I'm taking my orange crayon and I'm drawing a curved line like that one. Now when I draw that curved line, I'm not using the points of the crayon. I'm not using the stars. I am using the moon side. And now I will draw that curved line. See, there's that one and that one. So I start there and I go like that. There is my second curved line. Now I will do my third curved line. I have 1, 2, 3. Now I can colour those in or make them a bit darker if I want to at this point. But I am going to draw my fourth curved line using the moon part of the crayon. And I'm just turning it around really gently to get that shape. So you might have guessed this is the head of the goose. Now I'm putting in a little beak, still using the moon side of the crayon. It's just a little bit softer. We don't need to press too lightly to begin with. And now I'm colouring in my wings and the tail. I'm drawing in my wing. This time I am using my star, and I'm using my star, the points of the crayon for the feet as well. So I've just popped in the feet of the goose. Now I'm taking my red, another colour, and I'm layering it on top of the orange. So I get a really nice effect with that. So you can play around with layering your colours. You can put little fine details in with the stars, with the points, like I'm doing now if you want to. Or you could leave it nice and soft, like that. Voila! And here it is, the shape I'm after. The first curved line, the second curved line, the third curved line, and we have our head and our finer details like our wings and our feet. Once again, using the moon side of my crayon, I've got my blue crayon. I will draw the first part of the dragon. So a straight line. You want to draw it with enough room for the wings on the other side of the paper. So give yourself enough space. There is my curved line. I have one straight line and one curved line like that. Now the other one will go here. So I will go like that and draw a third line. That's another curved line. 1, 2, 3. Now for the fun part. This is my favorite, or one of my favorite parts of the dragon. This is a big curved line, a bit like our spiral staircase we drew the other day. I'm just filling that in a little bit more. Making the lines a little bit darker if you want to. And now for the head of the dragon. So I'm still using my moon point. Nice and soft still. And now for the exciting part. The wings. Nice curved line out the back. That's why it's important that we leave a bit of space behind the other shapes. You can make them as big as you want to. Now I'm going to put in the little foot down the bottom, and I'm using my stars to do this, just to get a little bit more detail. And colouring in parts that I want to colour in. Now I'm using my star points again to put some detail in if I want to. You can do this if you want to too. I'm adding some spikes onto my dragon's tail. And some extra detail on the wing. And there we go. So now you can leave it like this, or you can add more if you want to. Just whatever you feel like doing. I'm going to layer the colours. I'm going to add a bit of green onto the blue. Give the dragon a green belly. And a little bit of green on its head. Now I'm going to add a little bit more detail with the stars of my crayon. Adding a bit more colour, making it a little bit darker. And that is how you get your dragon shape. So on your own game cards, you can colour in the background, cut the corners off, make it really pretty, make it something that you like looking at. And most of all, have fun, everybody, and see you soon.